The same dude who grabbed my backpack was the passenger. Fake ass nigga. And then after that, that's when I was like, man, them niggas, I said that shit, and then I told him, I was like, where? And he was like, you ain't even gotta say nothing to de-escalate. The dude who de-escalated, he was like, bro, you ain't even gotta say nothing, bro. I already know what happened, and I know how she is, and I know this and this and that. And I was like, yeah, but I ain't even really mad at her. I'm mad at that other nigga who kept trying to fight me because he wasn't listening to shit. And I was like, he a bitch. And I can call him names. And then his partner was like, hey, don't be talking about him like that, bro. Don't be talking about that man like that. And so they dropped me off to my partner car who had a friend. And by this time, it was 3 in the morning, like I said, 3, 4 in the morning. And I banged on this man door. It was like 4:30, and it was in the summer in Germany, so the sun came out early too. So I'm like, all right. It was about 4:30. I'm chilling at his house. About 5:30 or 5 o'clock. I get in the car. I'm like, hey, bro, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. I'm sober. I get my new do-rag on. I'm dressed in all black. I'm like, all right, we gotta go back, boy. And then my ass, I didn't use it, by the way. I'm gonna let y'all know this first. But I grabbed a pocket knife. Cause I was mad. Fuck. And it was the same morning. I ain't getting no sleep, no none of that. So I'm in my partner's house. He had like a little box, pocket knife thing, you know, to open the box and shit with. I'll grab it and put it in my pocket. And then after that, I'm like, hey bro, we gotta go back because I lost my do-rag, I lost this and this and this, and I gotta get all that shit back. And then it's at their crib, and I figured they was gonna be there still. And I'm like, alright. So I got up, and we both went out and drove back to the same spot in my car that I let him use in the earlier video, if you watched that one. Next thing I know, we pull up at the crib. Oh no, before I left, I threw the pocket knife back on the thing and I just started laughing. So I'm like, man, I don't need that shit. And after that, we pull up at Buddy's house. Mind you, everybody was still there because it was nothing but a few hours later. Fight just happened, all this and all that. So everybody on the back porch, again, drinking, motherfucking alcoholics and shit. And then after that, I'm literally standing in the row. I got out the car. I'm like, my partner, like, everyone, your shit right here. Let's go get it. It's all the way over here because on the other side when I ran, it wasn't nowhere near the house. So I go to the house, and I'm standing in the street. I didn't want to be trespassing and shit, getting in trouble for nothing. So I stand in the middle of the road. And I'm like, adrenaline running, throat getting dry and shit. I'm just mad as fuck. Where he at, man? Bring him out the house. And then one of this random girl from the back run up. And I see her coming, so I step to the side. I'm like, that's the same bitch who, her friend. But I was looking at the other girl. I was like, that's the same bitch who just sent me on last night. And then after that, that's when the girl came up and I was like, hey, where he at? Bring him outside before I run in the house and get that nigga. And then she was like, oh, he not here. He's out eating dinner. I'm like, where is it? It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. What you mean? I was like, so if you mean to tell me if I go in this house right now, you ain't gonna see him. I was like, if I go in the house right now, you ain't gonna something. And she was like, no, he not in there. And then my friend, he got mad as fuck. And you don't wanna play with his ass. I ain't playing with his ass, but he got mad as fuck. He was like, bro, get your shit, let's get the fuck up out of here. Ain't no reason to be beefing with these folks. He was like, your beef ain't with her. Your beef ain't with her. Your beef with that man, and he ain't here to go. So he just trying to pull me and shit. So I'm like, still standing in the same spot until I calm down and shit. But that's the story, man. We got the fuck up out of there, man, and I ain't never seen that man since. Until this day. Still ain't seen his ass. But all that shit done with, man. That's the story I shared back in the day, man. Like I said, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little bit of my life. Comment below if y'all want to see some more videos and see some more story times, man. That was one of the crazy stories of my life, but it wasn't the craziest. I just had to give y'all that because that was off the top of my head. So again, make sure for all my new subscribers, you like. All my old subscribers, make sure you like. My new subscribers, make sure you subscribe. And make sure all of them, make sure y'all share this video. Until we grow, it's Bo World coming back with another lit video, man. We gonna be back next week. Out of here. That shit hard.